Well, hello, world. You're in tune to the Know-It-All podcast, man, and you got your usual suspects here, myself, Big G, and Tate. What is poppin', Tate, man? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Don't want to get fined early, man, but yeah, hold that corner time up, G, because you got it from that Browns game that I told you. I said it was going to be close, and you want to give me 8 points. You got your head bust.
Uh-oh.
That's all I got to say. What's up, everybody? What's up, Mom? What's up, G? And I've been thinking about something, too. I'm going to give you fellas a chance.
Hey, look here. Big G's holding up the corner time. He's getting close to corner time with the Colorado Buffaloes, but we will talk about that soon.
Well,
Big G, how you doing, man?
Past close corner time to me, he owed me a couple of corners.
Big G, what's popping, man? How you doing?
Listen, man, I owe Tate 20 minutes right now, but after the end of this Commanders-Bears game, I'm going to be back down to 10 minutes. But I will gladly take the 10 minutes corner time I'm about to pay to Tate Boy Fresh. Because you know who I got in the corner for an hour? Payday.
Oh, wow.
I got him in the corner.
Wow.
Because the Baltimore Ravens are 5-3. Just like I said, they wasn't going 6-2. And you know what that means, Mod and Tate? G-Stradamus strikes again.
You can't say G-Stradamus strikes again every time you write about something. What you call yourself when you're wrong about something?
This is true. He's Ostradamus.
Ostradamus. but I'll take it and guess what? I'm about to double down with another half an hour. If these Commanders can go and pull this out, and Pay go owe me an hour and a half. So I'm just loading up. Listen, I'll take what Pay. I'll take the little funky little 10 minutes. Because I think the Commanders can pull it out.
It's 20.
But we bet another 10 on this game today. At the end of the podcast. Yes, it was. I researched it. So it's gonna be 10.
I don't believe you. You got to show me.
Clip and cut. I'm gonna clip and cut. Don't worry about it.
Tell me the minutes and set, and I'll go look at it.
I'll pull it back up. I got you.
Trouble.
I'm gonna clip and cut.
Don't say nothing. Nothing. I think I think I'm gonna pull that cup from life and put that in here and say when people start tripping, don't say nothing. Don't say that.
Who said that?
Bernie Mac on Life. Life, the movie Life.
It's hilarious.
That trouble. Don't say nothing. Hey, man, look here, man. We want to make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch so that when we go live, we'll definitely get those. You'll get those notifications that we're here, man. We are at 632 subscribers right now, if I'm thinking right. And we need you guys, man. We're wanting to get to that 1,000 mark before the end. And if you're listening audio, make sure you go find us at the Know-It-Alls on YouTube and go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you do that, please, and thank you. Hit the like button so that the algorithms will move. Just like Big G saying, man, we're about to get this party started, and we're about to get this party started right and quickly. Here we go. And we are back. You guys, look here. First and foremost, I want to talk about something. I really want to talk about this. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame got it right. They got it right. They inducted Tribe Called Quest, Mary J. Blige, and Kool in the Gang. First thing, I got to say this, man. I had no earthly idea Kool in the Gang had hits like that. Every time I remembered, I was thinking, that's Kool in the Gang? Oh my God, they something.
Because you just a little whippersnapper and Kool in the Gang from Ohio when you way down in Texas, just listening to just listening to chopped and screwed music while we up here putting people in the Hall of Fame.
In the land too, Tate. In the land. The Hall of Fame is in the land.
Listen, man. Cool in the Gang. When they got, I think I got on them when Taylor became their lead singer. JT Taylor, I think, became and Joanna and Ladies Night, and you know, those were the songs that I got. But they had hits way before then, and like Cool
you the whippersnapper.
Yeah, Cool in the Gang was bona fide, man. They were bona fide. How do y'all feel? I'm gonna ask y'all these questions individually, but the high for me was watching Tribe Called Quest get inducted. I don't know what's going on with Ali Shaheed Muhammad and why he wasn't there. I don't really care. I just think that, you know, I mean, I care for them because I hope they work it out as brothers. But man, I was just honored, and it took me on a journey. And Big G will tell you, I was a Tribe Called Quest nerd. I was a fan of Tribe Called Quest. I mean, I broke my cassettes all the time because, you know, I would play them till they pop. You know what I'm saying? I love Quest, and man, it was an honor to see them go in, especially Mary J. Blige too. I mean, man, we grew up. We grew up with these artists, and seeing them go in was really, really good, bro. So, what did y'all think? What did you think about Cool in the Gang, Tribe Called Quest, and Mary J. Blige getting put in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Tate, I'll start with you.
And I think all of them is deserving. I mean, Cool in the Gang, we going back to the late 70s and 80s, just their music, man, was, you know, I can think of what? Celebration. Is it Get Down? What's the one?
Let's get down on
Get
it.
Down on it. Get down on it.
One of my favorites was Joanna. You know, and they had a lot.
These were all with JT.
Yeah, well, as far as I remember, I only know about them with JT. I ain't saying nobody was there, but if JT wasn't there, I wasn't listening.
You actually was. There were songs that I think you don't remember, like, you know, the one from Boys in the Hood was just instrumental. That one was them, and then Left My Wallet El Segundo
they
was
didn't need
them.
JT. They weren't singing if it was an instrumental.
Yeah, they weren't singing. It was just instrumentals. Yeah.
So
because Cool was a big time producer. But go ahead, Tate.
And Cool in the Gang. I mean, Tribe Called Quest. That's just legendary hip hop. I mean, like, hip hop been around. We celebrated 50 years a couple years ago. Hip hop been around 52 years.
Last year.
23, right? 73 to 23. Yeah, last year. Okay. So 51 years. And Tribe Called Quest probably been out since what, 88?
There's something 86, I think they said it was. 86.
Okay. We won't listen to them in 88. We listen to them in 86. Yeah. Listen to them in 88 though.
Yeah, you listen to it. Yeah, you're right, because people's instinctive lives and times only sold like a couple 100,000 albums. So
the initial was 17,000 said record sales. Initial was 17,000, but then later when they dropped it again, they went over the 100,000.
The low end tier is where they grew up.
Q-Tip and Fight Dog. What are we talking about? Of course they're in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And then it dropped summer 91. What's the 411?
Mm-hmm.
We knew that was just different. That was just different. Mary took it to another level. Even back when she had the little scrunch, she turned her little ponytail up when she was dancing for Diddy. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
I mean? I bet Mary been to some of them freak outs though.
Yeah. Put it on up there. Yeah, if you know Diddy, no doubt. Absolutely, she done been there. Absolutely.
Hey, man. And Mary, legendary. It's hard to say. I mean, Cool in the Gang is deserving, but Tribe and Mary is like, they both on their own level in their genre, man.
Yeah.
I mean, female R&B, Mary up there. That's why they call her the queen of R&B. That's what they call her.
Yeah, man, definitely.
And shout out to Mary because she like 50, gonna be 54, I believe, in January.
Mhm.
And she looking better and better, but that's what money do. For Mary look good, man. Mary,
It's that power money that keep her going, man. That power money.
Monet.
Monet.
Hey. Excuse me saying this, everybody, but Monet get it.
Hey, Big G, how'd you feel? Big G, how you feel about seeing that happen real quick, man? Seeing those people in the Hall of Fame.
I watched the whole thing, man. I even watched the Ozzy Osbourne going in. I was shocked that Ozzy Osbourne was not in the Hall of Fame. I was like, what? He should have been in the Hall of Fame. But, you know, I was really proud to see it, man. The insight is Ali Sheed Muhammad had conflicting interests, but he's also in protest with some stuff. He's not beefing with Jerobe and Q-Tip at all. They all brothers, man. They just working through some things out. But shout out to the tribe, shout out to Mary, shout out to Cool and the gang, shout out to Ozzy Osbourne. The dedication stuff, LL Cool J was there, Chuck D was there, Flavor Flav was there.
The Dave Chappelle introduction was awesome.
You can't name 3 Ozzy Osbourne songs.
Don't know, but I know he's a beast. I know Ozzy Osbourne is a beast. He's big time for that culture.
I just remember Ozzy from biting bats' heads off on stage.
I didn't know he wasn't in, because like I said, my wife actually, had me watching and paying attention to it, man. And like you said, Dave Chappelle did an outstanding job with the introduction for the Tribe Called Quest.
Speaking of wives, I want Ozzy's wife Sharon in there with him too.
Yeah, she deserves it. She deserves it.
They're big behind that MTV thing, and I think they started a lot of that reality stuff.
Yeah, the culture, those artists that went in had so much impact on the different genres of culture from music that it literally changed the game. And basically, they're the beginning of the MTV era. Those artists that went in are MTV artists. And so, but if you really look at the record list of what each individual ones did, man, it's the laundry list is crazy. So shout out to all of them. Well deserved. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame did. Listen, as far as Hall of Fame inductees, best show I ever seen. Best show. It was outstanding.
I don't know. I'm a Go-Go's fan, and I like the Go-Go's did their own music, and I really loved. I'm a Go-Go. I know people are probably surprised, but I love the Go-Go's. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I thought they did a good job last year, and then LL Cool J being put in. I thought that was a really great job. But
the Go-Go's is a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the Go-Go music out here in DC.
Yeah, no, I mean that's Go-Go music, but no, there was a group of girls called the Go-Go's. Belinda Carlisle was the lead singer, and So it was a rock and roll group, and I really, oh man, Tim, I can't stand you. Was dancing to the Go-Go, but I was definitely bobbing my head. You know what I'm saying? Head Over Heels is my favorite Go-Go's song. But man, look, we had an interesting weekend in college football, Big G.
Yeah,
a really interesting weekend in college football. It was crazy. I mean, we had some good games. First, I need to say, Indiana is for real.
Don't buy the hype. Don't buy the hype.
Indiana's for real, man.
Don't buy the hype, bro. Don't buy it. You'll see. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get
Washington 31-7. Why?
Don't buy the hype, dog.
Okay,
don't buy the hype.
Tell me, man. Why is we need to talk about this right now?
Indiana has not played anybody but my Mary Mother of Grace. The toughest team that they played is the Washington Huskies, and the Washington Huskies is not a good football team. They're not a good football team at all. Indiana will get exposed, but they have a 1-game season. All they have left is Ohio State on their schedule. So they don't play Oregon.
They don't play Penn State?
No, they don't play Penn State. They don't play Oregon. They don't play USC. All they got left is Ohio State. So they have a 1-game schedule, and you're going to find out because we're finishing up, effing around and finding out October. And so we done found out legitimately that we'll see about Indiana. They have a decent defense, but I think when they have to play a real football team, nah, they ain't that. But they're going to have a great season. They'll have 1 loss, but they're going to have a great season, man. So I got to give them a little bit of credit.
Well, I mean, so when I'm looking at the football team, bro, of course you're right. They got Michigan.
They're gonna
on
beat
November
Michigan
the
down.
9th.
They're gonna beat them down. They're
Uh,
gonna beat everybody else. They
Ohio
got. They're gonna
State.
beat them down.
and
That's
got
it.
Purdue.
They got the
Yeah,
Buckeyes.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
they'll end up with one loss, but great season. I mean, they are
Look at
the poster child for the transfer portal.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you and Tate both, because
Mhm.
y'all both. I mean, you struggled. We struggled. Both programs struggled. Texas and Ohio State struggled yesterday. They beat Nebraska 56-7.
Okay. And Dylan Raiola played like a freshman. This is how you saw the progression of Dylan Raiola. Dylan Raiola went from having a freshman-like game against Indiana, first big-time game he played on the road in his whole college career, and he played like it, to where he was coached up to play well against Ohio State. So that's good. Listen, I'm so glad we get Dylan Raiola as a sophomore and we don't have to play him as a junior or senior. Because I'm telling you, that boy is different. And by the time he gets to his sophomore, going into his junior year, look out. He's got #1 pick written all over him. He's got number one pick in the draft written all over him, man. So yeah, and we knew Nebraska was going to fight, but the issue is Ohio State got offensive line issues. But I'll get to that here in a minute, man.
So Tate, Indiana for real? Do you feel like Indiana's for real?
Man, they probably a top 5 team in the Big Ten, man. I'm gonna give them some credit more than Big G. They winning games, right? I mean, so that's all they can do. They can't help what's on their schedule. Who they play next week, Big G?
My Mary Mother Grace.
Well, who they really play though?
I think they play Michigan, man. I think they play Michigan next week.
No, they play Michigan on the 9th. I'll tell you their schedule.
They don't play Ohio State because they play Ohio
got
State.
Michigan. They got Michigan State on next week.
My Mary Mother Grace, Michigan State.
Okay,
So, yeah.
If they can beat Michigan, then I really got to put respect on their name, man. I'm putting half respect on their name now because they winning.
Mm-hmm.
All you can do is play the game of the schedule. We all know that, man.
That's facts.
Yeah,
that's facts.
Definitely.
What did they go up to in the rankings?
We'll check that up. They are number 7 in the rankings.
Ooh,
yeah,
they jumped. I like that.
Yeah, they jumped way up.
Indiana, we got Penn State. We got a whole bunch of games we can win that can catapult us from 4.
Speaking of Ohio State, let's talk about the game yesterday with Ohio State and Nebraska. Tate, what did you think about that game? Talk to me. What were the main takeaways that you saw in that Ohio State Nebraska?
I didn't like the play call yesterday. I know they like to run. I didn't see it, and when they was running, I didn't see enough Travion Henderson mixed with Junkins. Other thing is, some games you got to run to open the pass, and some games you got to pass to open the run. Yesterday was a game they needed to open the pass. The pass to open the run. That's why they were struggling to average 2.5 yards a carry. I really feel like they never showed no sense of urgency. When they went down 17-14, they came right down to score. They showed that urgency.
You know what, Claude? You ain't got
a game.
Claude ain't got no reason to talk because Penn State looked trash too, but we'll get to them in a minute.
We're going to get to that. Rob Lightfoot said Ohio State just ain't that good, Ma. Is that what we're saying? I can't agree. I can't agree with that, Mr. Lott. I can't. I can't even make fun of that statement because Ohio State is a really good football team.
I don't think I can go there because all teams have stinkers, have bad games. They won a stinker. The one game they lost to the number 1 team in the country that smashed number 20 yesterday at home. At Oregon's house. Ohio State went to Oregon's house, lost 32-31 by 1 point to the number 1 team in the country on the road, and they should have won.
Should have fact. That's big facts. But the issue with Ohio State is, man, they have offensive line issues. They've lost the second left tackle, number 65, for a considerable amount of time. But I think they're doing the right thing to fix the offensive line issues. Donovan Jackson, the All-American guard, will now move to left tackle, and Luke Montgomery will move in at left guard, the All-American high school kid from Findlay, Ohio, right here in Findlay. So I think that that's going to solidify the offensive line and get them close back to Justin Simmons and Donovan Jackson. That's the closest pairing. So I think they'll get a good test this week against Penn State, because that game's going to be rocking and rolling at 12 o'clock. And so we're going to find out, because it's the first week in November. We're going to find out about Ohio State and Penn State this Saturday. Definitely.
Speaking of Penn State, they ended up doing pretty well yesterday.
Struggle bus. They cracked the game open with about 3 minutes to go. This is what happened, Mod. Mm-hmm. Their starting quarterback got knocked out of the game, and he might not be playing. Drew Aller might not play against Ohio State because his knee is jacked up. I got some inside scoop information earlier today where matter of fact, he's got to go for an MRI. But I will say their backup quarterback, number 9, man, he's the closest thing I've seen to McSorley since they had a quarterback.
Oh,
McSorley,
wow.
Oh, that number 9 is a dog.
He like that?
Oh, he's like that. That number 9, he can run and throw. And that's what makes the Penn State offense dangerous. So they have the ability to run and throw.
Down there and jump around. Are they good? Is Wisconsin any good, or did Penn State just?
Wisconsin is trash. But like I said, they kept it close because they played them in a phone booth the whole game. But late in when Drew Aller went out of the game, because Wisconsin was actually wrecking they behind until Drew Aller went out of the game close to halftime. They came back in the third and the fourth quarter, and they had no strategy to stop number 9. Because number 9 was running. He ran RPOs. He was running and throwing. And that changed the whole game plan up.
We saw that all day yesterday, Big G, where backup quarterbacks got in running RPOs and was killing. We saw that all Saturday. So Penn State, Ohio State should be a good one. Where's that game being played?
12 o'clock noon at College Station in Penn State. Both College Game Day and Big Noon will be there.
It's Happy Valley. Come on,
Happy Valley. Yeah, I said College Station.
College Station is Texas A&M.
Both spots, both Game Day and Big Noon Saturday will be there. Both of them will be there for that game. Right now, it's setting up as number 3 versus number 4. I got to look at the rankings to make sure. Yeah, it's number 3 versus number 4. It's number 3 versus number 4.
Number 3, yes. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, number 3 versus. So it's going to be a great game, man. Great game.
Wow, I'm excited about it. Claude, congratulations. Your team's go ahead.
I'm saying to the homie Rob Lightfoot, man. A lot of people say Day is Ohio State problem. But the Rob Lightfoot, I think because of what you thinking right now, I think they don't come out and beat Penn State by 14.
Tim Lyons said, all I got to say is someone in a certain podcast said Notre Dame would win barely. But they crushed Navy. Like I said, these service academies play no one.
Yeah, they beat the brake shoes off of Notre Dame. I mean, out of Navy.
I didn't say win barely. I mean, I was just rooting for Navy. I was rooting for Navy. Navy was ranked number 20. I figured Notre Dame choke up against teams like Northern Illinois. Maybe Navy could win.
Yeah, maybe. The Black and Gold Standard podcast says, how is that night a whiteout game night? I don't know how that's
because the networks want the bread. Networks want the bread. If both Big Noon and College Game, they're going to be there, and it's being broadcasted on NBC. Everybody is eating off of that game. So the networks. That's why it's at noon. Huh?
Being broadcast on NBC.
Yeah, NBC's got the game. NBC's got the game.
Big Noon will be there. It's Big Noon Saturday. That's a game. I thought that
No, it's not. They're there, but they're not broadcasting the game. NBC has that game.
So what's their Big Noon game?
I don't know, but they're not there.
They're not going to their own game?
No, they're going to college. Everybody's going to Happy Valley. Everybody's going to Happy Valley. It's the big time game this week. It's the game. It's probably the second best game in top 4 game of the year this year. So we've had Oregon, Ohio State. Now we're going to get Penn State, Ohio State. The probably other 2 top games is Georgia versus Texas and Georgia, Alabama. There's your top 4 games all year. So Ohio State has been involved in 2 of
them. Okay.
All right.
And that Indiana game could turn into a big one. Not that big one. It could be 2 top 5 teams.
I think it will be. So After said, doesn't the service academies have a few disadvantages of other schools don't? Yes, they do.
They do. And Tim over there in the live chat bragging about the dub, and they are disadvantaged. Some of these jokers just got back from being deployed.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're playing again with BYU. You're playing grown behind men. Let's just talk about it. In these service academies, you got kids playing men. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
He said, "Root for Army. They may have a chance against Notre Dame."
I will be rooting for Army. No, Notre Dame is my college Dallas Cowboys.
They jumped to 8 in the polls, Tate, though. They jumped up 4. They went from 12 to 8. Notre Dame.
And then Rob Lightfoot said, "Day almost cost the game yesterday. Coming on the field, slamming his headset was stupid." Well, for that, let's talk about that. The whole team was on the field. The whole team was on the field, right? So it wasn't just him on the field. The whole team was on the field.
He's a coach. He got to control everybody, but he didn't slam his headset. He didn't let it go. He didn't throw it on the ground.
Right. But the whole team was on the field. That's why he didn't get a penalty, because the whole team was on the field.
They got a 15-yard penalty after the target. That's why they had the ball out of midfield.
You're right, but no, he didn't get the penalty.
Oh well, he didn't get it.
He got a penalty. He almost. That's why he said he almost cost him the game, because he almost got a penalty for that. But the only reason why he didn't is because the whole team was already out there on the side of the field.
Well, the whole team got a penalty. So how if they called the penalty on him would have been any different than the whole team getting the penalty?
Well, because it would have added on, because they already had gave them 15 yards for the target.
So he didn't get a penalty.
Another 15 yards.
Well, they did give another 15 on the team. That's what I'm saying.
No,
yes,
they gave him a warning. They gave him a warning.
They gave him a warning
for slamming his side, but the penalty was assessed on the targeting on Arvell Reese. Right. Which was one of the most bogus targeting calls I've ever seen.
The boy had a step.
But he hit him with his shoulder. I mean, that's not helmet to helmet contact.
But they said it was an aggressive move. I don't like it, because we got one at the end of the game too. So
he put his forearm into the ball. The ball carrier was carrying the ball, caught it and put in his chest. He just went for his chest.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, Black and Gold Standard is correct, because I fact checked myself. The game is on Fox this week, the Penn State-Ohio State game. I double checked.
Thank you, Black and Gold Standard. It only makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, I went back and checked. I double checked.
And that's why they said noon and night game, because Fox got that big noon Saturday.
And the big bread. They're going to get the big bread.
Hey, George T, he said, "I root for Navy, not an officer, but an 11-year vet." Hey, man. Thank you for your service. I appreciate you. And I guess people do root for it, the service teams. I mean, I got a youngster around here who just transferred from the Army Academy. He left here. He played with Dylan in basketball, really good, went to go play for Army. Now he plays for Texas State at guard. He transferred out. But yeah, I mean, people go. I mean, if they youngsters who want a career after sports is over with, go to the academies and play for him. And you know, I mean, David Robinson came from the Naval Academy. I mean, so let's be real. You're gonna get some good ones.
My sister currently works in Naval Intelligence. She's Navy or former Navy, but so yeah, I root for Navy too. I was rooting for Army against Notre Dame. I didn't think they was gonna win, but I could have thought they was gonna win. Like I said, Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois. Ohio State lost to the number one team in the country by 1 point on their field.
Yeah. So
didn't Illinois beat them in Notre Dame?
No, Northern Illinois beat Notre Dame.
They beat them at Notre Dame.
Yes, they beat them at Notre Dame. Yes. Yeah.
They beat him at Notre Dame. So he just said Tate said the wrong number. I mean the wrong name, but he knew what he's talking about. I give him that. Before
I'm going back to watch the tape, I don't think I said nothing wrong. Oh, and y'all, give me a chance when you get a second. I want to tell you the opportunity they got for both of y'all.
All right, we're definitely going to do that. But first, we're going to go to break. Big G, take us into our first break, bro.
Perfect.
Man, thanks you guys for rocking with us this week on the KnoitAllz podcast. Make sure you check us out every Sunday live on YouTube and wherever you get your audio podcasts, be it Spotify, Google, and or Apple. We appreciate it. If you're rocking with us live, let us pause for the calls and pay some bills, and we'll be right back with with the next segue of the KnoitAllz podcast.
Yep. And we back, you guys. We back. Go ahead with your opportunity before I get into the Texas game. Go ahead.
Okay, man. So you and Big G been my homies for a while, right?
Definitely.
Facts.
We go way back.
Way back like both blacks.
So you always y'all always, when you talk about the past and talk about your pops, the great Nate, and one time y'all tried to jump him, but G say Ma was scared to get in the mix.
Facts. That's big facts.
And I feel you, Ma. But my opportunity for y'all, man, is I want to give both y'all a try to take me.
Oh, you cooked.
I got a new kidney. I'm feeling pretty good. Getting some strength back. Got on my Superman shirt. I want to give you fellas a chance, man. Next time we see each other, and we gonna put it on the show.
Yeah, look. You don't want that type of embarrassment in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I don't need Sean. You know, all I need is
you neither one of y'all really can't do it by yourself.
No, I really can't. All I need is the sidewalk, because the sidewalk done took you out before. I think it looks like an easy job.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you saw my TikTok and these flowers.
Yeah, the sidewalk done took you out. Big G, I don't know what you doing.
I was dealing with something then. I'm only dealing with getting better now.
Yeah.
Check this out, bro. You're gonna be served up like a nice Thanksgiving turkey, bro. Nice and cooked. Nice and cooked. It's gonna be over with quick. It's gonna be over with quick, bro.
I put the opportunity out there, and y'all better decide to get mine. Don't back out on your big brother this time.
Hey, look, man, when you getting chunked and you getting grabbed in mid-air and threw halfway across the yard, you ain't finna do nothing either, man. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. This man caught me in mid-air.
What he did to you?
He caught me in mid-air. I'm jumping. He caught me in mid-air.
What I'm saying, what my boy, what the Raiders coach say? You made a business decision.
I made a business decision for real. At that moment, all I did was got up and pull the cord and start and watch Sean over there wrestling. You keep wrestling, brother. Wasting your energy. I'm done. I got nothing else for.
I had him. All I know is I had him. Yeah.
I always got your back, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
They would have had to take us both out. I wasn't gonna leave you though.
No, you would have.
I had him.
Let me show
it was over.
I'm done after this. This the same man that came out in blue jean shorts. I promise you, blue jean shorts with certain pieces of his anatomy hanging out. Gave us a head start.
20 yards.
Gave us a head start and popped both of us. This man was
20 yards.
No, for real. He was I just can't. I mean, most people say their daddy was like, no, for real. He was crazy. This man was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And was strong. He was fast. He was agile. I ain't want no more. I was done. You know what I'm saying?
This is verified, and it can be verified across the board. You know, our pops was a freshman high school coach for Lima Senior, right? Do you know the year that he passed, that would have been your sophomore year and Greg Simpson and them's freshman year. No freshman football player had ever beat my dad in the 40. No, Greg, Boogie, I mean, you name all the great athletes that came, he raced them all and he dusted all of them off. Scoop was like, Dad, your dad is a freak of nature, because he said, I can't beat him. I can't beat him. And you could ask Scoop. Scoop be like, oh yeah, he got me. He got me. And that's ridiculous, bro. A man that old, still that fast? No, come on.
Still that fast.
Yeah.
It made no sense. He was that fast. He was that strong. Now, I did try to dunk on him. I almost had him. He was in the rim. If he hadn't slapped my hand.
I was there.
He was in the rim. I was going to dunk
he fouled you. He fouled you because you had him in the rim.
That's
true.
Rim. Yeah.
No, you 50 years old. You can't steal, bro. Last time you done?
30.
30. So 20
years ago.
Rob, why Rob keep talking about listen, I'm about to get 10 minutes of it back because the Commanders is up 12-0 and they out there making Caleb look like trash. So Rob, just you be patient. And anything you want.
Rob, just tune in to the homie. He got 20 now. It might be 10 if the Commanders win, but he paying that Browns corner time.
It's all good. It's all good because I got an hour and maybe an hour and 30 minutes from pay. So I'll take 10 for an hour and 30. And I'm making pay 15-minute intervals for some weeks. He paying 15-minute intervals for weeks.
Rob is laughing. Listen, I want to tell you guys for real. So Quinn Ewers is gonna be the end of Texas. If so, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Claude said he never pays up.
Claude, I done played plenty of time. You ain't paid. Claude, you owe me a videotape from last season that you never paid. You was out there talking that big yak, and all of a sudden you disappeared off all podcast land for about a month. Where's that videotape you owe me from last year?
Okay, let's go ahead and let's move on. Here's the thing. Steve Sarkisian is known as the quarterback whisperer. And because Steve is known as the quarterback whisperer, he's got some big-time recruits at quarterback coming in the next couple of years. And he has
that kid. He got that kid. I seen that kid he got today. That kid a dog.
Yeah. So and then he has another. He has. Oh yeah. Yeah, Claude is crazy. But here's the deal. I gotta say this. If Steve was to put Ewers on the bench, it would say that he's not the quarterback because this was 3 years in your program and he looks like this. So this is what, the pride of Steve Sarkisian is doing to this team. We're starting slow. Quinn Ewers threw an interception on the second pass of the game.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Threw a second interception on tip balls. Of course he do it with tip balls, but still, they're learning how to play Quinn. They know.
Hey. Give yourself to no Diddy, though. Listen to what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
A tip pass sound better.
Okay, tip pass.
Give yourself a Diddy.
No,
we do it as we go when you do it. Put it up.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get one. I got to give myself a no Diddy. Here we go. All right. So
tip pass. Go ahead.
It was a tip pass. But the gist of the matter is that he starts off way too slow. And when you start off slow like this in the SEC, these are some good football teams, and you can't afford that. You're going to dig yourself a hole that you can't get out of, right? And so at this point, again, Big G, we've got to make some serious decisions at quarterback. I really feel like that Arch is. I feel like Arch is the guy. I feel like Arch is the guy that gives us the spark, the motor to keep pushing. Of course, we didn't have Isaiah Bond yesterday. Andrew McCouba was out. Of course, we had some injuries, but every team has injuries in this football, so you can't complain about that.
Y'all almost lost. Y'all almost lost, just like we almost lost. Y'all almost lost.
We let them come back at the end of the game, and I don't like it. It was a dub. I just didn't like the way that we got that dub, and it didn't feel good, man. It didn't feel good at all.
Mod, I want to make one of the biggest corner time bets me and you ever had right now on the show, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I got A&M. And whatever. Listen, we could say you got a dress in that team's outfit, whatever kind of way you want to bet it. I got A&M. A&M gonna pop y'all. I got them right now today, and I know it. Anything you want to bet.
I don't believe it. A&M, because they were down 17-7, man. LSU quarterback threw all them interceptions. The only reason they lost.
Nah, A&M got him because that boy they put in at quarterback. He's a dog.
He's nice.
He's a dog.
He's nice. He definitely is nice. But do I believe in him beating Texas? No, they're not going to beat Texas.
Well, bet it. I'll give you a week to marinate on it.
Okay.
Think about the stipulations and all whatever else. I'll give you a week. Bet the call. I got A&M.
When they play?
The last game of the
season.
Okay.
Let me think about it. Corner time bet. Texas is gonna beat A&M. We ain't losing A&M. That's
How much
not
you want?
happening.
What you want to bet? How you want to bet?
15 minutes. 15 minutes of corner time.
Oh, no, that's a little bet. Let's bet a big one.
No, I'm 15 minutes. I'm 15
Come
minutes.
on, man.
I
All
didn't
right,
bet.
okay.
Listen. The Michigan bet, I didn't even take all my time, so I'm betting for 15 minutes. I'm taking the 15.
I paid it though, so it don't matter.
I didn't take all my time. I didn't see it.
You a lie. I paid it on the show and you got the pictures.
I got the picture. You didn't pay it on the show.
I paid it on the show. I'm
No,
gonna
you
snip
paid.
it and send it to you. I paid it on the show
You
Yeah,
and I
he
gave
did.
you the picture.
I seen him with B. Dirk standing in the corner at the stadium.
Yeah, he paid it at the
And I
stadium.
did it on the show too. I paid it on the show. I paid it both ways.
I'll
Okay?
take your word for it. But here we go, man. The top 25, Oregon, number 1. Georgia, number 2. I don't see how. That's Fugazi. Penn
Why they
State,
beat the brake shoes off of y'all?
they beat us by 15, yes, but that's not a good football team. We could beat them. We should have beat them. Penn State, number 3. Ohio State, number 4. Miami, Fugazi, number 5. Who does Miami play? Who does Miami play?
They got Clemson coming up like next week or week after, and they play Pitt too.
Yeah, we're going to find out. They're going to take 2 losses. I don't think anybody from the ACC is going to make the 12. Well, the champion will make the 12-team playoff. Let's see here. Texas at number 6. Tennessee at number 7. How we feeling about Tennessee?
Tennessee, the truth. Tennessee is the truth because their defensive line is the truth, and they got a running back. Sampson, the running back, is a dog, and they got 2 first-round defensive ends. 27 and 34 is dogs. They dogs.
I like it. Tim's Notre Dame, Fighting Irish is number 8. They got Army coming up here pretty quick, so we'll see about that. BYU, the grown men of BYU are number 9.
That's a Fugazi team, man. They Fugazi.
Reginald Rivers said Rocky Top is trash. God.
Bet money, Reggie. Reggie team is Bama. How they trash and they popped you, Reggie? How they trash? They smoke cigars on you. Come on, man. They ain't trash.
That boy after said, I'm a fan of some of the Tennessee fans. I got it. Number 10 is Texas A&M. Definitely looked good yesterday. 11 is Clemson. Tied for number 11 again is Iowa State, who's undefeated. Then 13 is Indiana. 14 is Alabama. 15 Boise State. The boy's gonna win the Heisman. Just want you to know that.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
The boy's gonna win the Heisman. Genty is cold. Why you think Genty won't win the Heisman?
No, he ain't. They're gonna give it to Gabriel.
Travis Hunter gonna win it.
They're gonna give it to Gabriel. They're gonna give it to Gabriel. They're gonna give it to Cam Ward, or they're gonna give it to Shador. One of them 3 gonna win it. Mark my words today. As of today, Gabriel, Shador, or Cam Ward gonna win the Heisman Trophy.
I guarantee you Genty's going.
Mark my words. Somebody from Colorado.
Well, I said Shador, so
I guarantee you Genty's going. So who right now, who do you think are the finalists? Well, I'll ask you that question after I get through this. Boise State, LSU number 16, Kansas State, Afton is number 17.
They escaped. They should have lost. They escaped.
Hell, they 10. Pittsburgh 18, Ole Miss 19, SMU 20, Army is 21, Washington State's 22. Colorado enters the chat at 23, Illinois at 24, and Missouri at 25. So let me ask you this. Who are y'all? Who's the 4 that's going to New York? Take 4 that's going to New York.
Travis Hunter, Shador, 2 from one team. Quarterback for Oregon,
Dylan
Gabriel. And between Cam Ward and the running back from Boise State, y'all talking about.
Okay. I agree with your 3, and I add Ashton Genty. I think Ashton Genty's going to go because Cam Ward and them going to lose.
Who is it, the Vanderbilt quarterback?
No, Ashton Genty's the running back from Boise State.
Well, I said the Boise State. Oh, I said Boise State running back, didn't I?
You did. You said, but it's between him and Cam Ward. I'm saying Genty all the way. Okay. So I agree with your 3, and then add Genty. Big G, who you got?
Cam Ward is, as of today, Cam Ward is 1. Number 2 is Dylan Gabriel, quarterback out of Oregon. And number 3 is Shedeur Sanders. Travis Hunter is probably 4, and Genty's probably number 5 as of today. As of today. Because Shedeur, listen, Shedeur might mess around, win the Heisman, and be the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, because, I mean, what people are just now paying attention to is this man has had a 70% completion rate.
Oh, my God.
Horrible line. And,
oh, my God.
You know, with single-digit interceptions for the last couple of years.
Go ahead, Tate. Yeah.
Miami don't play Clemson in the regular season.
Yes, I thought they do.
They got Duke, they got Georgia Tech, they got Wake Forest in their last game against Syracuse.
Ooh.
No, they play Pitt too. You missing somebody? Let me see. Are you sure?
I'm looking at it.
Oh, so yeah, they might escape.
They just beat Florida State, right?
Yep.
They got Duke, Georgia Tech, Wake Forest, and Syracuse.
Duke played that game off last night. Duke had SMU beat and went for 2 in overtime to try to win. They had them beat. SMU was out of here. But so that means they're going to either meet up with Pitt or Clemson in the ACC championship game.
One of the two. Black and Gold Standard said 2 teammates won't go. They're splitting votes. Technically, I hear what you're saying. It's different, totally different year, bro.
But 2 teams have won a bunch of times.
I mean, talking about 2 teammates getting
that's happened a bunch of times. How many times has Alabama sent 2 guys to the thing? How many times has LSU sent 2 guys to the thing?
USC sent.
How many times USC
Reggie Bush and Liner.
Matt Liner. Yeah, that happen all the time. 2 teammates can go easily.
Yeah, I think this is technically gonna happen. That's something I think we'll see. But let's jump on this, man. The Vikings on Thursday night played the Rams. The Rams came alive. They got Puka back. They got Cooper Kupp back. So
they got cheated. The Minnesota Vikings got cheated. That was a face mask all day and night. That boy's head twisted all the way around.
Nick G, a missed call ain't getting cheated, man. You say that a lot.
The ref was looking right at it. And matter of fact, the NFL came out and said that the referee admitted he missed the call.
I can believe that, but it's not cheating. Cheating is like breaking the rules on purpose. And I mean, that was a bad call. He missed the call. It happens to everybody, both ways on each side.
Yeah.
That's trash.
Definitely missed the call. After said that any of those guys win, yes, Reggie Bush won. I know.
Liner won too.
But not when he had two of the 10. She talking about same team going.
Yeah. Reggie Bush won it. Yeah.
Reggie Bush won. But the Rams won 30-20. Like I said, they got Puka Nacua back and Cooper Kupp back, and both of those guys showed up. The Packers beat the lowly Jaguars 30-27. Jaguars trying to play. I mean, we see Trevor Lawrence trying to wake up, but at this moment, I think it's adios muchachos for the Jaguars playoff hopes this year. Yeah. The Cardinals squeaked one by the Dolphins today, 28-27. Tua's return. I think everybody crossed their fingers for Tua, but Tua went out there and balled 28-38, 234, 1 touchdown. H&A's finally back up. You see the difference it makes when Tua's there? H&A, 10 carries, 97 yards. Tyreek Hill, 6 receptions, 72 yards. Man, they need Tua. That offense is just better with Tua in it. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm just going to state it, man. Tua needs to retire. He needs to retire, man. One more hit and it could be all over with for him. It's not worth it. But to his own credit, he said he loves football to the death of him. So I hear him, but no, he needs to retire. Because Miami's not going to win. They're in the Shedeur sweepstakes. All these teams is like, we're going to name at least 6 or 7 teams. They're straight up in the Shedeur sweepstakes. And they're one of those teams.
Miami in the Shedeur sweepstakes?
They in the Shedeur sweepstakes.
I would agree.
Two alone coming back on, what's their record now? They 2-5 now?
It's over. They 2-5. They 2-5. They trash.
Tua alone by themselves takes them out because it's going to take like 3 or 4 wins to be in the Shedeur sweepstakes, and Miami going to win more than that. You better worry about your team you picked to win the AFC East being the Shedeur sweepstakes, G.
The Jets? Yeah, they cooked. They big cook.
G Stradamus or wait, what was it? Wrong Stradamus or
wrong? Yeah, they. It's well. When I get to the score, I'll tell you to deal with them, man. The Jets.
Yeah,
man.
She said. After said, let's not let that be reality. He could be involved in the game without playing. He absolutely could, and I think Tua should retire. And this is why I said that Tua, Shador being in the Miami being in the Shador sweepstakes is because Tua is just a transition piece. You can't bet your life in that organization on Tua. It's just, it's not gonna happen because it's just a ticking time bomb. At some point, something's gonna happen, and that's gonna be it for Tua. So we got the next one is the Jets and the Patriots. The Patriots beat the Jets today, 25-22. That is crazy. That's amazing.
You know why they beat them?
Is that crazier than the Browns beating the Ravens? The Patriots beat another 2-14. So why is that crazy?
You know why they beat them? Because the Jets coaching once again put the ball in Aaron Rodgers' hands to try to win the game versus running the clock out with Breece Hall and Brandon Allen. They had the ball. They ran 4 plays. 3 of the 4 plays were passing plays. With less than 2 minutes on the clock, well, it was like 2 minutes and 54 seconds. You kill the clock. You make them burn their timeouts. You kill the clock, and then you punt it and give them the ball with 40-something seconds or 30-something seconds and pin them deep. They trying to make Rodgers the hero. He out there throwing incompletions. They lost because that was trash coaching. Flat out trash coaching. That's why they lost.
Got 2 of the best running backs in the game right now.
And all of football.
And 2 of the best wide receivers in the game right now. I don't see how you're losing football games. Maybe y'all need time to jail. But yeah.
It's over. I hope they trade Garrett Wilson. I hope they trade him. Because we'll take him. I'll give up a first and a third. Give me Garrett. I'll take him. I'll give you a first and a third right now today.
Afton, wow. Yeah, I did do that. That did happen. Yeah, but because y'all were talking about on the homies, the last time Tate went trick-or-treating, and I said I was jumping off the house. At that moment, I was jumping off the house with an axe in my hand and in a Dickie suit with a Jason mask on. I kept doing it. It was so fun. You push the leaves off real quick, have everybody looking up, and then when they think, oh, it's nothing, that's when you jump down on them and scare the heck out of them. People were leaving their kids. They would dropping the bag and leaving their kids. It was hilarious. But no, so I do believe that they need to lean on Breece Hall, need to lean on Allen. You got what you need. Aaron Rodgers should not be the focal point of this offense. The focal point of this offense should be that running game, and then Aaron should get in where he fit in. You should run to set up the pass. That's it. And then at that point, you be uncheckable. Go ahead, Tate.
Big G is kind of right, but he's not always right. It's not on coaching. It's on Woody Johnson, the owner. He's giving the power to Aaron Rodgers, which is why there potentially could be good coach, defensive coach, they best side of the ball, who wants to lean on the run, got fired. So Aaron Rodgers can have his way because Aaron Rodgers is one of them ego guys that got to be the reason they win. He can't be just part of a winning team. He got to be the reason they winning.
That's big facts.
That dysfunction messes everything up, and the New York Jets is paying for it. And I love to hear Greeny on Wake Up and your boy J Mac on Colin Coward, 2 big Jet fans on TV, always talking about them all this offseason, what they gonna do, and they sorry. So I'm gonna tune in tomorrow and hear what they got to say now. And I want to hear what they got to say about my Pittsburgh Steelers.
Facts. We'll tell you we lost Maz, so we're gonna jump to the next game, man. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the Cincinnati Bengals, man. This was the thrashing. It wasn't even close. 37-17, Eagles beat the Bengals down.
It was close. It was 17-17 at one point. And the Eagles on 17. I was watching because that was my biggest fantasy implication game because I got Jalen Hurts and Saquon. So
they beat him down though, bro. It got ugly.
Or like 50-something between them. Speaking of which, Big G, it looks like me and you both gonna get these W's. It like only one of us gonna get an L.
Yes, about
like
time.
Me and Big G gonna get W's. That mean that lonely L must be that man up there with that star behind him.
I don't think I'm gonna take an L. I really don't. Because I'm not gonna say why, but I know I'm not gonna take it.
You projected to lose. There ain't but too many players left to play.
Yeah, but I see something that I don't think nobody else checked. But anyway, Fields may be down tomorrow.
He's got an MRI. Matter of fact, I got the inside scoop. He has an MRI scheduled for Monday. He's not playing tomorrow.
Okay.
He's got an MRI scheduled.
Who's not playing?
Justin Fields.
What happened to him?
He messed with his hamstring.
Oh, well, I thought he was gonna pick you up. I cut him in fantasy. I had to let him go.
Yeah, he got an MRI scheduled.
He did nothing wrong, but I got my Steeler defense on bye. I had to pick up a defense, man, so I can be ready for next week's bye.
Yeah. Facts.
So the Ravens lost to the Browns today. Wow.
Happy.
I'm happy.
Jameis Winston went for 334 and 3 tutties. Welcome back, Nick Chubb, with the 16 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
I should have bet take for the 75 for that. Then I'd be up. But I was scared because I'll always be scared of Chubb because Chubb handled his business, man.
All you gotta do is pop one.
But hey, listen, Tate, I'm gonna give you credit, man. I'm gonna give you a lot of respect because you said that Jameis Winston was gonna right the ship for the Brownies. And boy, I watched him. I watched the whole game. He was on the sideline talking to people, giving them confidence, giving them the boost, saying, "I just need you to do this. I just need you to do that." And boy, every last one of them receivers bought into it. He was out there killing them boys. He was literally out there killing them.
I haven't seen it yet, but I hear his post-game speech went viral. It came to my phone. I didn't look at it, but that's what I said, that different leadership. And something happened to Deshaun Watson. He don't see the field. If y'all watch the Bad Boys Ride or Die, right? Will Smith was having anxiety attacks.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson out there having anxiety attacks in the field. James ain't gonna have no anxiety attack. He about threw a pick that cost him the game, and the next play he threw that touchdown and won the game. James had no conscience.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah,
None.
at all. So the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Cincinnati Bengals 37-17. Joe Shiesty with 26 of 37, 234.
They beat the Bengals up.
One interception. Saquon 22-108.
They beat him up.
Yeah, Devontae Smith 6 receptions, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
Big G is right. They just was pounding it, the rock until
I was about to hit you with that no diddy.
Pounding the rock.
You still got to get it. You got to get it. Pounding it. You got to get it.
And then he put an asterisk talking about the rock.
The rock. No, it's too late. It's too late.
But they just wore the Bengals front down because at the end of the game,
they beat them up.
Saquon was running. Gainwell got a couple good runs. That set up that pass to Devontae Smith. It was a play action, I believe.
Killed him.
A post right down the middle of the field.
Yep.
Yeah. So Tim Lyons says Bengals coaches are trash. Afton said Jameis knows how it feels to get benched.
Whoa. Tim Lyons a Bengals, but wait a minute, Tim, you saying Zach Taylor gonna get fired?
Zach Taylor is trash. Zach Taylor been living off Joe Burrow. Zach Taylor ain't never done nothing.
Well, adios muchachos, my friend. We'll see you next lifetime. We'll see you next lifetime, bro.
The Texans beat the Colts today, 23-20. Although Jonathan Taylor had a monster game, the Lions look for real. They are handling, but don't look now. Mason Rudolph had a pretty decent game for Tennessee.
Tennessee Titans in Shador sweepstakes.
They in the Shador.
Hey, listen, Detroit was out there running trick plays. They had a pass play where an offensive lineman threw a pass.
Yeah, no. So
I saw it.
The last couple. I'm just gonna tell you. The last couple of weeks, Detroit has been being childish. They've been being childish. For
They lined the offensive lineman up in the backfield, and he threw a pass play. And then they had where David Montgomery threw a pass play to Laporta. They running stuff like that. When you run in high school and you really trying to beat somebody down, they showing you straight up that y'all trash. Yeah. And Detroit beat the brake shoes off of Tennessee.
Listen, they don't care about anything at this point. But they got their coaches, Dan Campbell's attitude, and Dan Campbell is a monster. Let it be known. The Falcons.
Hey, can I say this?
Go ahead.
Me and B Dirt did our top rankings of top teams in the NFL. The Detroit Lions just moved to number 1 for me. For mine.
I think so.
They're the best team in the league.
I'll take that. I think so, and I'll buy that for $1. But so I have something to say on my parting shots, but we'll get into that. Atlanta 5-3 because they beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31-26. Baker Magic looks like it's failing. Definitely, we got the Chargers out here.
No, Baker Magic almost won that game. They didn't have nobody, no Godwin, no Mike Evans.
He threw 2 crucial picks though.
Yeah.
So at this point, we've got the Chargers beating the Saints 19-8. Another team that I think is in the Shador sweepstakes.
Tate, I'm hearing that they're gonna ship Olave up out of there. We'll take him too.
Really?
They're finna get off of at least 3 players. Kamara,
Olave. They said they shipping him out of there.
Somebody else, but they're looking.
I'll take him. I'll take him.
They may look up for the rebuild. They getting beat right now by the Chargers. About to be a 6th straight loss.
Trash.
Yeah, and they're 2-6.
And the trade deadline's election day.
Yeah, the trade deadline is in 4 days.
Yep.
November the 1st is the trade deadline. Yes, it is.
It's not November. No. Not November the 2nd.
No, I'm gonna check. Go ahead. Keep
November
talking.
November the 1st.
I think it's one more week. You might be right though.
Yeah. The Bills beat the Seahawks 31-10. Listen. Don't look now.
They number 2.
But the Buffalo Bills are rough. They are rough right now. I mean, rough. And they haven't even worked Amari Cooper in. And Keon Coleman is starting to play some football.
They was working Amari in. They was out there killing them today.
Yeah, no, Amari didn't have the big numbers. It was Keon Coleman.
Yeah, Amari, the team, he got 1 point.
Yeah. The trade deadline is November 5th, bro.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, okay, November 5th.
It's almost over. The Washington Commanders are up 12-7 on Chicago. Caleb Williams, 4-16, 36 yards. DeAndre Swift.
What does he got? What Caleb Williams got?
4-16, 36 yards.
Right.
DeAndre Swift has 13 carries, 98 yards, 1 touchdown.
What's Jay Daniels got?
Jay Daniels is 18-34 for 250 right now.
Yeah, and guess what? They called 2 touchdowns back for him. They called 2 back.
Well, the DeAndre Swift balling right now. I don't know if you look at it.
Yeah, he the only reason they in the game. The only reason they in the game is Swift.
And they had midfield down 12-7 driving right now. But,
they called the Commanders had 2 touchdowns called back on him.
Jay Daniels got one of the prettiest deep balls in the league right now.
Oh my God. He can throw that
thing.
Boy can throw that thing. He can throw that thing for real. Kansas City Chiefs 6-0 look like they're gonna be 7-0. So I don't know how they're not number 1. So I'd say Detroit.
They are.
Oh, he get the big fine. He froze.
Yeah.
Look at his lips. Look at his lips on the fine. Look at his lips. His lips are stuck. They stuck. That's hilarious. He get the big fine.
Let me take him out. So I'll add him back when he comes back. But yeah, Kansas City Chiefs 6-0. Look like they're about to beat the Raiders. There you go. Tate is back. That
was my Wi-Fi that time. But what I had said, I think Detroit's only losses against Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tiebreaker right there then. Kansas City is number 1.
Yeah. So And right now Mahomes is starting to heat up. See, here's the thing that people need to be scared of. Patrick Mahomes hadn't even played good. He hasn't played good yet. That's the thing that's scary. He's starting to get into his Mahomes bag. 27 of 38, 262, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Kareem Hunt is balling now again. 21 carries, 59 yards, and a tutty. Travis Kelce, 10 receptions, 90 yards, and 1 tutty.
Yeah, Kelce killed him early and often.
Yeah, it is what it is. Kelsey's out here doing what he do. The Broncos are beating the living life out of the Carolina Panthers. So let me ask you, Carolina, Shedeur sweepstakes?
Oh, yeah, but they would have to get up off of Young, and they're not going to do that because their ownership is ridiculous. The owners, you got to remember, they built the Chicago Bears team. The team that the Bears you see have right now, that was hand gifted to them from Carolina. So the owner's going to be so prideful, he going to stick with Young. He ain't going to get Shedeur. He going to do something to mess it up.
Yeah, Young wouldn't be playing right now if Andy Dalton didn't get in the car accident.
Man, listen.
There's no plan to stick with Young. Even if they bring in another, good pass.
Yeah.
Caleb's first good pass of the game to DJ.
I seen it. Yeah, he hit that dude on the inside route.
But I mean, I ain't saying Bryce is gone. If they bring in another good veteran to challenge him, I mean, that's the only way they stick winning. You had to win a job against somebody.
I agree with Tate, and I think Shedeur with the Shedeur sweepstakes is down there because they got a supporting cast. They got good running backs.
He ain't gonna let him go down there, dog.
They got good running backs. They got good wide receivers.
The black and gold standard is right. John Caldwell, a bunch of people's been saying it. Dion about the Eli Manning this. Shedeur gonna go right where he want him to go. He's not gonna go to no trash team, man. That they don't have an opportunity to play. They're gonna force it. They're gonna force the action.
Because he wouldn't go to Carolina. But so what other team would he not go to? Would he not go to Tennessee?
Nope.
Would he not go to the Browns or the?
I don't think he would go to Cleveland at all.
He won him in New York. He won him in the Jets. The Jets. The Jets or the Giants. That's where he won him at. He won him in New York. He won him when the stars shine the brightest.
I don't think he would mind him in Miami.
Yeah, he wouldn't mind that. He wouldn't mind
Miami not going to finish the door sweepstakes. I already told y'all that. Miami not going to have no chance of the number 1 pick when they win about 6 games.
Okay. All right. So we're here now, man. Cowboy game starts tonight. Here at 7:20, 8:20 y'all's time. It's fifth and goal. We play the 49ers. Everybody on the 49ers is hurt. Micah, Deron Bland ain't playing tonight. This is a mass unit game. It's gonna come down to coaching. And
no, it ain't. It's gonna come down to Dak outplaying the trash quarterback for the 49ers, Brock Purdy. Dak's gonna outplay that boy, man. And y'all get cooked tonight too. Yeah, no, it ain't gonna come down to
gonna outplay him, but still
he gonna outplay him. Brock Purdy garbage.
Listen to what I'm saying. Shanahan at this point, I don't know. I feel like he's gonna find a way to win. And right now at this point, I mean, we are limping, and I'm hoping because this is something that we're seeing, a pattern that we're seeing. I'm hoping that everybody jails when they get back and we go on a run because
y'all gonna beat the 49ers without Micah and without Lawrence.
We need a 6-game run. We need a 6-game run, and
y'all ain't gonna get no 6-game run, but y'all gonna beat the 49ers.
6-game run. We need a 6-game run.
No.
In order to get to the playoffs. So, Tim Lyons said you can't call Purdy trash. He just went to a Super Bowl.
He garbage. I call him trash all day and night. He's not that good.
Purdy is not trash, but he's not the false multiplier that I'll talk about. And to the homie mod, just to keep things correct, you don't say 7:20, 8:20 y'all time. Everything revolves around East Coast. The game comes on at 8:20, 7:20 my time. That's how you say that.
Tim Lyons, man, I cannot.
East Coast rules the world.
Yeah, no, East Coast.
Tim Lyons, man. Brock Purdy is not good, bro.
Raiders,
He's not good at all.
Hold on. John Caldwell said the Raiders, that Shador will go to the Raiders if Tom Brady approves.
But they're gonna have to do a lot of. They're gonna have to do a lot of finagling to get that.
Yeah,
why? They gonna be in the sweepstakes. Why they got to do finagling?
Because they're gonna have to build the team up around Shador.
They got a better chance than Miami.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to build a team. Well, the reason why I'm saying the New York Jets is because the Jets have players that they could trade off to build the team up around.
I can understand New York, but Las Vegas too.
Yeah,
that's a flagship franchise in the league that need help. That play in Vegas. Shador Sanders in Vegas too. Come on, man.
I'm with it.
Yeah. The big question is, who does Deion Jr. Bucky? Where does he go? With his brother probably going to in the fourth round. Shiloh will probably go in the third or fourth round, and then with Travis going in the first round. Where does Bucky go? Their video guy. Where does he go? Who is he going to cover? You think he's gonna go with Shador?
He's gonna work between all three of them.
I'm sorry, Big G. What was the Bears thinking on that last play?
Horrible. I'm just not seeing it.
Hand it off to a
offensive lineman. And he fumbled. He fumbled.
It was great. Go get the go ahead touchdown. That was a dumb play.
So the Giants. John Caldwell said the Giants because of Malik Neighbors. I like it.
Yeah, but
either New York, Las Vegas. I agree.
Aaron Rodgers still got time on his contract though. At least one more year.
Yeah, but either New York or Las Vegas. I agree with Tate. Those are the three pinpoint destinations. Either New York or Las Vegas.
Okay. All right. So and then of course we finished the week of play with the Steelers versus the Giants, which is an off week for you guys. I mean, going to pencil y'all in another win. How do y'all feel about this game?
We're going into the bye. Go ahead, Tate.
I don't take no games for granted. It ain't no
facts.
Bye is after the game is won and over.
That's facts.
This is a game that they shouldn't lose. Tomlin shouldn't let them be down. It's perfect. The Ravens and Bengals lost today. The Steelers can win, go into the bye, get rested, get healthy, come out for the second half with being in first place in the division, and start to, just each week knock some of these tough games out they got coming. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm finna go on and before you respond, Big G, I'm finna go on and tell y'all, man. Real talk, Russ cooking, man. Russ look like the Russ of old. I think Russ gonna put y'all offense back in the new place, man. 1
game sample size. I hope he plays another great game again. But you can't just say he cooked. He cooked that game. Second, third, fourth quarter.
Singular. Cooked singular, not plural.
Singular, right.
Yeah, not plural.
We don't know if he cooking yet. We will see to be TPD.
He made a nice dish of yams. So I need baked macaronis, yams, greens with some turkey in there, a nice roast, and a turkey. Listen, and we ain't taking no games for granted. No games. Because last year, we messed around and effed around and found out last year. We're taking games for granted.
I think we kind of took y'all for granted, Mom.
Facts.
I mean,
and we took the Colts for granted, too.
But they came out flat against the Colts. I mean, Dallas was a game all the way through that shouldn't have been a game. And the defense was up 4 with 4.5 minutes left and let Dallas go down and score, go ahead a touchdown with 20 seconds left. That's not like the Steelers defense. They might have given a field goal. They gave up a game with a touchdown.
Man, I'm about to put John Caldwell in the matrix, bro. John, ain't nobody riding for Justin, bro. Ma, look at that comment. He said, I love how y'all still riding for Fields till Rusty proves it. We ain't riding. Listen, Rusty's handling his business. Ain't nobody riding for Fields.
Okay, I'm okay with Russ. I mean, Tomlin was the only one They had the kahunas to put him in.
That's
I'm
facts.
like, we got to see what we got. Justin is winning and doing good, and I like Justin Fields. But Big G, y'all both know I've always liked Russ. Russ against the world.
Russ against the world. Hey, so I gotta say this, and Tom, I hope you're in the chat. If you're still in the chat, I gotta ask, what do you think about tonight's game with the 49ers? Please let me hear your comments, Tom.
Y'all gonna beat the brake shoes off of them.
Time on the Matrix too.
Time back in. What happened?
Y'all, Big G is putting John Carter on the Matrix.
Yeah, because he's talking about we ride for Russ.
I'm not gonna put him in the Matrix. I'm not gonna put him in the Matrix.
Oh, you know putting John Carter in the Matrix?
Hey, John, you gotta go to the Matrix, sir. You gotta go to the Matrix. I'm sorry, I'm outvoted. I tried to help you, man. I tried to help you. Tom, if you are in the chat, please respond. Let us know that you are in the chat, please, and thank you. So let's see if he is in the chat. I gotta ask him, what you think about tonight's game and give us what your opinion is. And then we're gonna grab into some Major League Baseball. Who's been watching?
Let's take a break. We got to take a commercial break.
Oh, we do need to take it. Let's go ahead and take a commercial break. Tom, if you're in here, let us know you're in here. We're gonna take a break. Take us into a break, G.
Thank you again for rocking with the KnoitAllz. We're gonna pause for the cause, pay some bills, do what we need to do. Thank all you guys for rocking with us over in the live chat. We got a lot of folks over there. We appreciate all your comments, and we'll be right back with the last segue of the KnoitAllz podcast.
And we're back. Hit those like buttons. Make sure that you get those algorithms jumping for us, man.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Ma? I don't know if you got the Bears Commanders game on.
I can't. It's blocked out in my neck of wood.
Did you just see that? What's the Commanders coach name? Ma, he's out DC.
Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn. He just decided to punt on 4th and inches. It was from his own 13, but like literally inches. I mean, would you have to went for it, Big G, and kept the ball and kept running clock?
First thing I would have done is challenged it because I think it was a bad spot.
Okay.
I would have challenged that first because I think he got it.
If they lose, they got cheated then.
No, that's the bad coaching. That's bad coaching. He should have challenged the play. He should have challenged the play, and then after got a remeasurement, and then after the remeasurement, then make a decision. But that close, you got to sneak it, man. You got to sneak it that close because it's 4 minutes and 38 seconds or whatever the amount of time is left. You get 2 more first downs, the game's over. Okay. That's just me. Yeah.
So real quick, we got to talk about Major League Baseball, man. We had the walk-off grand slam, which Freeman's walk-off grand slam. That's the first one ever.
Freddie Freeman is a dog. He would be the MVP right now of the World Series if it ended. He's a dog.
He would be, but very, very close second is not my boy.
Not Ohtani.
Yeah, it'd be Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez. He out there killing them too. Killing them. That's facts. That's big fact. That's a good name, Tate. I didn't know if you had been. Well, I know you love baseball, so y'all know you was watching it, but I've been watching it too.
But I kind of wanted to see this series. I wanted to see the Yanks versus the Dodgers. I think it's one of those things where, hey, when you spend money during the off season, you deserve to be there. He said the Yankees are done and will lose 4-2. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to go 4-2. Yeah, Ohtani was injured. He was injured. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he was. It was reported.
He dislocated his shoulder, his left shoulder.
Yeah, he was injured.
That hurts.
He did it still in the base. His arm got caught in the dirt a funky way. While y'all was watching LSU, Texas A&M, I was watching the World Series.
I was flipping back and forth. I had the clicker. I got a TV. Matter of fact, look, Tate, I had 2 clickers. I had a clicker on this side and a clicker on this side, and I was watching both of them.
y'all see me looking up, that's what I'm doing. And if any of y'all wonder why I kept turning my camera off during the first part of the show until I was eating my dinner.
Yeah, shoulder injury, Tim Lyons said, and will play game 3. Man, Fernando Valenzuela is out of here, man. That just reminded me, man. Oh, man, that was sad that we lost Fernando. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all remember Fernando?
Come on, Ma. Why?
You know what? You need to go to the Matrix for that, dog. You need to put yourself in the Matrix. Get it going.
When I mentioned his name,
you remember Fernando Valenzuela?
When I mentioned his name, neither one of y'all said anything, right?
The Dodgers ain't our team. We don't care less about the Dodgers. They trash. I hate the Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers. Wow. The only team I hate more than the Dodgers is the Yankees. I hate both of them. But I know who he is.
Why you have so much hate in your heart for the Yankees, Big G?
Man, I hate the Yankees, man. I hate the Yankees and I hate the Dodgers.
El Turo just died.
I guess he just died last week. I thought he died.
El Turo just died last week, man. Yeah. He just died last year.
In the 81 series, he won it for him. He was their ace.
Man, that's right. Ooh, the bull. El Toro. The bull, that's the guy, man. So yeah, man, we had to start when we got the parting shots, man. I'm gonna start with you this time.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. We got to do one more thing.
Go ahead.
We got to talk about the NBA.
Oh, this is right. NBA just started. NBA just started. Hold up, I gotta say something about the NBA while we're here. I don't know why. I mean, they're finally doing what they should do with Bronny, right? They're gonna send him down after this 5-game stint to the G League, let him get some run. But I don't know why people didn't think. People was just telling him, "Oh, Bronny ain't gonna never play." You should have known he was going to play the first game of the season. Everybody should have known that. And if it didn't bring a tear to your eye to see him and his daddy on it, something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. You're a hater, and that's all that is. Because I felt so good. First and foremost, the commercial with LeBron pouring the cereal in his car.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that was funny. And I'm going to tell you, that was classic. That was epic. And then to see them two check into the game together, man, that blessed my soul. Tay, how you feel about that moment?
Yeah, man, it was a big moment, and they did it for the moment. You know what I mean? Bronny got some polishing up to do. Bronny is going to be a legit NBA player, but he needs to go down to the G League where he can get a whole lot of playing time. So, you know, it's a process. But the thing was, he's on the team with his dad. If the Lakers go to the playoffs, Bronny going to be on the playoff roster.
Yeah,
facts. But right now, when he get done with this little, is it a 3 or 5 game stint? When he with the
5-game stint.
5-game stint with the big boys, he going on down to wherever it is, Santa Monica, wherever they play their summer league team at. He gonna spend some time there, probably through the new year, and then he gonna be back up playing with his pops. And it is a beautiful thing. And that the commercial is so funny. Like Ronnie said, man, why don't you grow up?
You're too grown for this.
And Bron rolled down the limo window and said, "Hey, don't be late to practice, Brooke."
He said, "Hey, clean up my driveway, Brooke." Oh
my
God.
Giving him all the rookie treatment. Hazing is allowed when it comes to rooks.
Hey, man, especially when it's your son. You know what I'm saying? So
he's getting double trouble.
Definitely. So I think there's not a more classic picture that we saw, and Tom must not be in the chat again, but that's fine. There's not a more classic picture than the picture of Clay and Luka. Clay getting the ball about to shoot, and Luka just turned right around and ran back the other way. Oh my God, that is an epic picture, and I'm excited to see this happening. Big G, have you changed your stance on Dallas and Luka right now? Have you changed your stance?
They got a fighting chance in the West, but right now the way it started out, OKC gonna be trouble. Listen, man, I saw Chet abuse the Joker. I saw it, and I was like, Chet is out there working the Joker like, man, I ain't never seen no big man work the Joker. And Chet was out there working him. And I was like, oh my God, they done listen. OKC dangerous, bro. Oh, the West is wide open as far as what team can win, but OKC is dangerous. I'm telling you, bro. Because Chet done put on about 15 pounds. Man, oh my God. I was like, oh man, he was out there killing them. And I was like, yeah. And I've never seen Shea come down and pull up.
Bears just got the flag in the end zone, pass interference. 30 seconds left. They're about to move the ball down to the 1 yard line. Interference. Hey, Big T, I don't know what's going to happen yet, but this could turn into 30 minutes quarter time for you, bro.
I know it, man. A big half hour for me, though.
Big half hour. Big
half hour. A big trash call.
Rob Lightfoot said the Suns look good.
They do.
You know, I'm about to let you know without a shadow of a doubt.
The West rough.
The West is rough, but I'm gonna tell you, I told y'all they got the
Suns 2-1. What's special about that? Why ain't nobody said nothing about the 3-0 Cleveland Cavaliers? Why ain't nobody said nothing about that?
We gonna get to that. We definitely gonna get to that because I'd already spoke about the Mavs, so I know I'm gonna let you speak about. Hey man, Minnesota lost on that trade. They lost. I don't think this thing is gonna work. Julius Randle is a ball stopper.
Minnesota ain't lost on that trade. You gonna see
Julius Randle, a ball stopper. He's definitely not the guy that you want on the squad, man. I'm just gonna tell you.
They got a better record than the Mavs.
Show dude, they 2-1.
They
lost to the Lakers opening night.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Julius Randle is a ball stopper.
I like the trade.
I do too, Tate. That was a great trade.
All right, so talk to us about Cleveland, man. Let's go to Cleveland.
Wait a minute, time out. You realize Julius Randle averages 24.3 points per game, and he's the second leading scorer for the Minnesota Timberwolves, right? You realize he averages just as much or more than Cat did, right? You realize that, right?
And he got much more dog in him than Cat.
And you realize now Anthony Edwards' scoring averages went up to almost 28 points a game, right? You realize that.
Anthony Edwards was finna do that anyway.
Bears touchdown.
Yeah, I seen it.
Touchdown.
More.
All right, so Cleveland, talk to me about the Cavs.
Oh man, they won 3 games they probably should have won. I mean, they played Toronto. They played the Wizards last night, and they played the Detroit Pistons. So, but you still, a lot of times teams get off to slow starts for them to win the games they should win. You got to win the games that you should win, and they have. Now, the test and live chat. This is kind of what's going to be my take anyway. I need y'all to help me. Tomorrow night, the Steelers play. The World Series is on. And the Cavs play the New York Knicks. I'm gonna have to have that remote going overtime.
You need three TVs. You need 3 TVs, bro. I got 2, and I might turn this one into a TV, so I have 3.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta check it all out. But yeah, man. But the Steelers is probably number 1.
Yeah.
But honestly, Cavs probably number 2 over the World Series because it's 2-0. If the Yankees win, I'll be looking at it. But yeah, man. So the Cavs, new coach, they actually beat Bernie Bickerstaff against Detroit. The new coach, Atkinson, is doing a good job. He picked up the pace. Cavs scored 135 one game, and they using Mobley as a primary offensive focus. Donovan Mitchell is getting his secondary because he's gonna get his. So they going to Mobley early and often. He had a game. He had 25, 11, and like five assists and 3 blocks. That's what we need from him.
Man, I like the fact that they playing 11 and 12 guys, man, early, and all the rest of these teams ain't going but like 10 deep. And 11 and 12 guys that they playing, Tate, is getting ticking. All of them is giving serviceable minutes. So I like the road. Listen, I like the depth for the Cavs.
27 deep. That's the coach. He want to save some people. Bernie damn near second to Thibodeau and how he play his players.
Yeah, run him in the ground. But I don't think this new coach is going to do that, man. So I like him. And Mod, the Knicks, I don't know yet. I don't know.
They're not doing nothing special either.
I don't know yet. We're gonna find out about the Knicks, but I don't know yet.
They 1-1. That's why tomorrow night is such a big game.
Yep.
Ooh,
Cat don't average but 16 and a half a game. So Cat ain't really out there doing nothing.
Hey, man, Cat's a good shooter, man. But everything else you need, defense, he maybe be all right sometime in spurts defensively, but he's soft, man. And now, like we talking about the Timberwolves, they got Ed Edwards, they got Julius Randle, they got the kid Terrence Shannon out of Illinois. They about to be just a dog team. You about to see.
DiVincenzi's.
He gone. They traded him.
No, DiVincenzi's with the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. He's with the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
They got.
I like their squad. All they did was put Nas Reed in for Cat.
Yep, they got DiVincenzo to D up on Kyrie. That was what that was moved for. That was for Kyrie, the D up on him.
And hit threes.
And hit threes. All right, you guys. Parting shots, man. Let's get it going.
Hey, man. First of all, thanks everybody for the live chat. We're rocking with us. Ma prefaced it earlier. Y'all, we are working diligently to get to that 1K subs by the first of the year, December 31st. So if you like the content, if you watch the show, just share with a friend. We normally get anywhere between 200 and some odd people that watch us every week on a live show and on the rewind. And if all of you guys could just share with one person, that would put us right over the 1K. So we appreciate that right off the bat. Number two, make sure you check out all the podcasts, including the KnoitAllz podcast you check every Sunday, Level Up College Football podcast that you can watch on YouTube with myself and Andy P. Don't forget to check out the No Cap Recap that's on audio only with me, Tate Boy Fresh, and Pay on Tuesdays as you drive home from work. Check out me, Tate Boy Fresh, on the Pump Your Brakes podcast on Wednesday with the Triple OG Shannon White, the Homies podcast and Homies OT with me, B-Dirt, and Pay. That's rather Cavaliers, Cleveland Cavaliers with me, Mod, and me, Tate, and Relly Hall. We got a new program that's coming out here shortly where we're going to do a recap of all the NBA Central Division teams. Pay will be announcing that name shortly. Don't forget to check out Running Through the Jungle, the Bear Claw podcast. We are DC for life. And also don't forget to check out the Disgruntled something. I forget the name of it. But that's a lot of shows to try to remember. But all of it is part of the KnoitAllz crew, man.
Big G, why don't y'all do the No Cap Recap live on the KnoitAllz channel?
Because it's audio only for Fans First Sports Network.
We can do it live and still take the audio and put it on take the audio and put it on the audio podcast platform.
Absolutely. I think people
they just hit a Hail Mary.
Sure did, and got it for the dub. And give me my corner time. Give me my corner time.
I give you 10 minutes back. You still
but that's another 30 minutes from the payday. So I'm up to an hour and 30 minutes. Give me my corner time, Commanders. That's what I'm talking about. And Jaden Daniels is going to win Rookie of the Year. Give me my double down on my corner time. That's what I'm talking about. Jaden Daniels. Go get it. Give me my, look at him out there. Give me my corner time. And the tip for the catch, Noah Brown. Let's go, Bucks, for the big catch. Let's go. Let's go, man.
He threw that 65 yards.
In the air. Give me my corner time, bro. Man. Give me my corner time. Jane Daniels wins Rookie of the Year off of that mess right there. Give me my corner time. Down to 10 minutes with Tate, an hour 30 with Tate, and I'm going to win the Rookie of the Year corner time. Mod, Stradamus is in the building.
Oh, God. Somebody didn't phone call.
And the big fine. And the big fine. The big fine and G. Stradamus is in the building, baby. That old G. Stradamus, man. Let me get that, man. Let me get it.
Wow. Noah Brown.
Hey, man, don't. It's just my dumb brother-in-law road to glory. I saw it. He's a Commander fan. Huge Commander fan.
I know he's excited, dog. I know he's excited. Hey, ain't that who I'm playing this week? No, I'm playing Lance. I know you excited, Kev. I know you excited, Kev. Let's go to Commanders. Let's go, Jaden Daniels. That's what I'm talking about. Get that G. Stradamus for me, dog. Go get that G. Stradamus for me. Let's go. Let's go. Payday, wherever you're watching. Wherever you're watching.
Hey, I'm okay.
Get ready, Pay.
But
Wherever you watch
Lamar
it,
was saying, Big G, yeah, after them my nephews and my dumb brother-in-law. His name is Kevin too. But good guy. But nah, what we can do the no cap recap on. Well, it's late, man. We do that thing after
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You got rewind. That's the purpose of YouTube. So people
let's do it tomorrow then.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm with it. We got to do it anyway. So why not? Why not? We might get some more views on the no cap.
See, you finished.
Pay gonna be sick.
You finished with your parting shots.
I got one more thing. Hey, Mr. Claude Bishop, let's put a little corner time on the Penn State Ohio State game this Saturday. Let's put a little corner time bet on it. You didn't pay me last year. You told me to go to Pornhub and find my video that I was supposed to have from last year. So I need to get down with the bet this year, Mr. Claude Bishop. Let's bet the corner time for this year so you can send it on in. And I need some pictures of you standing in the corner. So let's bet. Wherever you at, Claude, you probably lost in the matrix somewhere over there. Let's bet the Ohio State Penn State game this year. We going to your house. You're ranked number 3. We ranked number 4. Let's get it in, Claude. Let's get it in. Let's put your money where your mouth is, dog. Let's put it there. Let's go.
All right. Tate.
Yeah, man. Shot. And this gonna be one of my last times talking about this, man. I already told you about my dilemma for Monday night sports watching. But this is more real, man. This got to just me, give publicly. I don't know. I don't know it all. Publicly giving thanks for my blessing, man. Y'all know I was dealing with, kidney failure, renal disease for the last 7 years. I found out October 13th, 2017. Got a call this past October 16th, 2024, almost exactly 7 years apart. I've been on this journey, man, and I want to thank my support structure. Everybody does something. Everybody do something different. Some people are there with you because naturally they're in your lives. They're there with you. My wife, my mom, my sister, my brother, my brother-in-law, my family, right? Mm-hmm. And some people just give you support along the way and encouragement, and and every bit of it is a blessing, man. You have to be thankful and humbly thankful along the journey, and it is a journey, man. It's the kidney transplant waiting list is 6 to 8 years. I was 6.5. So you never know, but and I tell people, man, they just don't give you a kidney, man. You got to be ready. You got to work. I was on the list at Georgetown, who called me, but I was on the list at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore and VCU in Richmond, Virginia, and they all call you and tell you need to take this test, EKG, stress test, go get a colonoscopy, whatever it is, you have to go do because that's a requirement to be prerequisite to being ready. You know what I mean? You gotta watch your diet, what you eating, all kind of stuff. So I'm kind of proud of myself too because that aspect of it, what I'm putting in my body, what I'm consuming, what I'm eating. I didn't drink a lot anyway, but I had an 8-ounce beer since 2017. Most of the time I drank all water. I wasn't allowed to drink orange juice, wasn't good for you because it has a lot of potassium. Your kidneys remove potassium from your body, remove phosphorus from your body. There's a lot of dietary restrictions and stuff. So and I had my wife because partly because of it, I haven't driven since 2019. I Uber everywhere I go, but with this kidney, my body's starting to feel better. I'm going back to physical therapy after I recover from this, and hopefully I'll be driving by the summer again. But, so I just want to thank everybody for the prayers, the support, and just because like I said, every part of it along the way is significant and important. Nobody should think that they did less than somebody else. You did what was necessary to help me get where I needed to be. And I thank you all.
Big facts, Tate Boy Fresh. Big facts, man.
Thank you, man.
Man, we love you. We glad that
Love you to death.
you know you got the opportunity to get a new kidney. Like I said, we brothers, we in the struggle with you. And through these years, I could say this, through these years, having you having to go and then on Mondays be sleep and we talk. We've had some interesting talks, and now again to see you getting your health back. I could tell you more vibrant. I can tell you got the smile back. You still angry. You still George Costanza us, but that's fine. We know that.
That's why I want you and Big G to take the Tate Boy Fresh challenge.
Listen. If I show up on your doorstep, man, I'm telling you, we moving some furniture around.
I already told him what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ring the bell and slap the taste out of his mouth and get back in the Uber and get the hell to the airport. I already told him what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just ring the bell, pow, and just get right back in the Uber and go.
But now we can really talk about coordinating that show where we all together in the same place.
That's big facts.
I was talking about just coming here because I was trying to restraint to this area because every Monday, Wednesday, Friday I had to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now I'm getting a little bit of that Southwest back. You free to roam the sky, free to roam the country, whatever.
What we should do is the draft show. If we do decide to pick a show and all of us to get together and do one, that would be a great weekend just to do the draft analysis and do it all together, man. That'd be a fun time to hang out and have big fun.
Y'all tell me why Jameis Winston look like that? Why he got a suit on looking like a reverend?
He is a reverend.
Yeah, he is. He's a dog.
Jameis Winston is wild, boy. Hey, listen, but I think you're right. And again, like I said, we're happy for you, Tate Boy Fresh. Definitely. I got my feeling it segment. I got to let y'all know I'm feeling it.
Dog, I know that's the 70s. But that's the most ridiculous sweater I've ever seen a grown man put on in my whole life.
I think the dude dancing and feeling it. I think the dude dancing and not feeling it dance better than him.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Rerun was doing his thing, man. Frederick Stubbs.
That's who that was?
Yeah, that's Rerun.
Oh, he looked like he lost a little weight there.
That sweater was ridiculous.
When you get money, you start gaining weight. So you know what I'm saying? You start gaining weight. So that was before he got money. He was a Soul Train dancer. But look, we pulled up Dalvin Cook. And look, I'm feeling it, man.
You gonna pick him up?
I think he makes a difference.
You gonna pick him up on your fantasy team?
No, I got no room for him right now.
Okay, because I got him already.
Yeah, I got.
I promise you, I was gonna get him if you didn't get him, Tate. You beat me to the thing because I went to go look for him the other night and I was like, dang, Tate already done got him.
So I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that, but hey, I got a rant to go on, something I'm not.
That mullet was trash too. That mullet was trash.
On, man.
Say it again. Tate.
That dude danced better than Rerun.
And that mullet was trash. That mullet was big trash.
Not feeling it. Jerry Jones, not feeling you, brother. We can tell that you know nothing about football. The remark that you made about Derrick Henry, saying that Derrick Henry he's having a championship year and he's having a banner year, but he wouldn't have had that year at the Cowboys because we don't run that system. Baltimore didn't run that system either, Jerry. And what they did was put him 8 yards deep, put a fullback in front of him, and took off running. Look, it's not hard. Football for dummies. This is a man who's 6'4", 250. You put in the backfield, good things happen, man. And for you to just try to double down on your take, acting as if you know football and saying stupid and ridiculous things is crazy. Jerry, stop. We're not trying to hear it anymore. We're just definitely not trying to hear it anymore. I really wish you would just put the GM duties for the team down. You're a great businessman. Sean, I picked number 3. A great businessman, but you're trash. You're trash as a GM.
The juice is loose.
You're dumpster juice as the GM, and you're hurting the football team. You're really hurting the football team in a lot of ways. Now, what I hope happens is that, listen, if we continue to go down this stretch where we're losing, everybody will get the fact that you need to be off of the football duties. But what I feel like is going to happen is we're going to start winning, and then everybody's going to be like, oh, no, Jerry. No, but look, I really don't want you on football duties, Jerry. Football has passed you by, and what little football you think you know, Jerry, you don't.
Hey, man, you saying Jerry like Craig?
He's got to get this. He's got to get this work on this show. When I say I ain't feeling it. What little football you think you know, Jerry, Jimmy put you on to, and Jimmy is the one who actually made this team respectable again. I went through the Gary Hugboom, the Quincy Carter. I went through the putting bags on your head, the scab years. I went through all of that. I went through all of the 1 in 15 years, man. Listen, I'm tired of that. As a Cowboy fan and a content creator, I'm not going to continue to put all my efforts into something for you to get on here and try to justify the fact that it's your toy and you don't want nobody else playing with it. And I'm tired of it. So I'm not feeling it, Jerry. I really wish that you would relinquish your duties as GM. But I am feeling it. Dalvin Cook, let's see what you got. We should have already seen what he got.
So, Mom, if they lose tonight, what's their record?
We lose tonight. I think with 3 and we'll be 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Do they fire McCarthy at that point?
I don't think they fired him this season. This San Francisco game was a tough game. You don't fire him after a tough game.
No, I don't. Again, I don't think he gets fired during the season. I think he would be let go at the end of the season. I do feel like at this point, McCartney. I mean, you got Troy Aikman coming out, calling out Mike McCarthy's offense. Troy Aikman said what I've been saying, and here's the thing: me, G, and Tate may not be getting paid millions of dollars to talk about football, but we know it, right? And it's funny that a Hall of Fame quarterback calls out the route running and the routes that are being drew up by Mike McCarthy, just like I've been calling it out.
Mm-hmm.
These stop routes don't help nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot listen. Football is played and called by young coordinators, and those young coordinators, like the coordinator at Detroit, like the coordinator at Atlanta, they're scheming things up, and they're using motion like you're supposed to use motion. You don't sit and let receivers run to the spot and think that that's going to get. This isn't the old that you can't post up a defensive back. Most defensive backs now are 6'1", 220. You're not posting them up. So you need motion to confuse them. And Andy Reid is an older guy, but he's still scheming up people open, right? He's scheming up the same players open over and over and over and over and over again. So, Jerry, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
Hey, Tate, Mom. Tate, put your sponsorship back up before we get out of here. Thanks for watching another edition of the KnoitAllz podcast, brought to you by Skinny Pop Popcorn. And look, we're looking for your sponsorship to get. So Skinny Pop, if you're out there listening, let's sponsor Tate Boy Fresh on the KnoitAllz podcast.
Skinny Pop, we doing this. Hey, look, man, for real.
I eat a bag every day. Just my bag for the day is gone now.
Do you guys have anything else? You guys have anything else before we get ready to go?
I'm good, bro.
Great show, man. Really was a bit on the long side per usual, but we took everybody to the Sunday night kickoff. I know, Ma, you got to get out of here and get ready, get your snacks ready.
I'm going to go put it in the microwave right now.
What you got?
Oh, some canes from leftover canes. I'm about to hit it.
Hey, man,
our Raising Canes will be open in a couple of weeks.
Ours right by my house opened about a year ago, man. It was packed. Had like lines outside the door going down the sidewalk out the parking lot, and the cars for the drive-through was ridiculous. But man, don't heat up in the microwave, man. You got the air fryer. It's always better than air fryer.
I do got an air fryer, man. I'm wondering if I should put it in the air fryer.
It always tastes. That's big facts, Tate. It always tastes better in the air fryer.
Okay, I think I might do that, Tate. I think I might do that.
Well,
What you got?
You a little young fella, just trying to get a little bit of game, young fella.
Hey, look here, man. I thank you guys for staying with us. She said, "Oh, Afton, I got beef stew bubbling in the crock pot." Yes,
that's a beautiful. That's a beautiful. I like.
She got some carrots and celery in it. Carrots, celery,
potatoes.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Red potatoes, white potatoes.
Both.
Red for me.
Both. Run them both.
Red for me. I like them. And plus, they're healthier. But you guys, thank you for staying with us in the live chat. We appreciate you. All of Claude, you didn't go to the Matrix today successfully, Tim.
And he didn't bet neither.
I think Claude must have left. But definitely, we appreciate you guys for watching with us, man. We will catch y'all next week. We out of here. Peace.